What's going on YouTube and Facebook? This is DERO Fine Art, and I am done. I started this project, I want to say around sometime in January. I'll have to check the upload date and time on it. But this is my first big portrait project I've done so far. And it took so long because I've just been enjoying painting outside. And since this project I started, and now a lot has happened. Definitely a lot of exposure happened around town, just from painting outside, and I really hadn't been trying. It just been doing something different. Reason why I started painting outdoors more, I started back in October 2018, was to learn how to just relax and paint loose. You know, I've always been the perfectionist type, and and for a while it just made me just slow down on projects when it came to portraits. And I didn't want to be one of those artists that try to be photo realistic. It's cool or whatnot, but I don't want to paint a photo. I want to leave some type of impression in my work, something that's going to distinguish me from other artists out there. And so I pretty much, within this painting, I figured out what type of artist I am, and it's definitely in between impressionist and realism, because I'm so used to realism. It's hard to not want to do details, but at the same time I can still get away with a bunch of brush strokes, even in the hands. Far away it'll look detailed. When you get up real close, you'll just see a whole bunch of scumbling and just messy brush work, and I love that. As long as you get the values right, the paint is always going to come together. I even left that kind of roughed up. Like I said, I think in the other video, whenever I did that one, I did that all in one go, and there's thick paint everywhere. Whereas this one, I did a buildup of a bunch of layers, and honestly, to me, they both look the same. Only difference is that one has thicker paint on it. And the clothes, I love doing the clothes because I don't have to think as hard as I would with this. I just get there and just slap paint on it and just let it go. So this project definitely helped me to relax a lot more when it comes to bigger projects. And speaking of bigger projects, like I said, a lot's happened. Definitely have been getting a little popular with painting outdoors. It's been fun. I enjoy it. Now the local news out in New Orleans contacted me through my fan group, whatever you want to call it, and want to do a little short segment with me sometime Thursday or Friday. This coming Thursday or Friday. So hopefully that can work out. I did look at the weather. Thursday is going to be, they said, a 90% chance of thunderstorms, so I don't see that happening likely. So maybe Friday, and if not, I'm not going to sweat it. I think it's still going to happen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the guy. So that's huge for Bogalusa, man. There's been so much good things that's been happening, especially with the art scene. This past April the 1st, we opened up, well, I say we, someone opened up a gallery here. Her name's Aya, called Riverstone Museum and Art Center, and some of my artwork is there. So yeah, it's far as the positivity around this town here, it's been great, man. And I'm glad that people taking a liking into my artwork. And honestly, I just started doing the outdoor painting. It's called plein air, for those of you that don't know. So I'm still learning. It's a constant learning process, but I love it because you paint outside. There's just so much stuff to paint, so many textures, so many objects. You never stop learning. So but anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I said, I'm so happy that I'm done with this. So after this video, I won't be posting much of anything this week, because once I hear from the news segment, I'm gonna just go quiet. I got something in store that I'm working on. Only thing I can tell you is it's bigger than this. So if I'm gonna be on local television and be exposed to a lot of people, I can't just do something on a small little 8x10. I have to do it large, you know, and hopefully continue to make my city proud, you know. But it's been cool, man. I love all the positivity, you know. Sure, even if the negative ones, and honestly I haven't seen a negative one. I mean, the most that I'll see is someone laughing or something like that, but you know, that stuff really don't bother me, man. And even so, you know, I'm just at a point in my life where, you know, I just have to learn to, you know, take the good with the bad and learn how to work with, you know, negative people as well as positive people. You know, it's I always try to be that light. You know, some people can come around, others won't, but either way, you know, I'm not going to let it affect me. But anyway, this is my portrait, and I am done.